Okay, so that's centuries old question and topic, Pythagoras. Always worth having a look at the question before you commence it. We know it's Pythagoras. Why do we know that? We identify that we've got the right angle. And so we're going to start setting this up and deal with the algebra accordingly. Now, those of you who don't want to be squares, don't get this wrong. To avoid making mistakes, make sure that you place every element of your Pythagoras accordingly with the square. So the algebraic terms, use your brackets. It will avoid you making errors that will be hard to spot later on. Next step. We're going to expand our brackets, so 2x, squaring all of that. We must remember to square the 2 as well as the x, 4x squared. To expand your 2x plus 1, all squared, use the method that suits you. Grid method can apply. When you've done that, you should get 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 and 29 squared. If it's a calculator paper, get the calculator to do the work. Otherwise, take your time to make sure it's right. 841. Before you dive into any complex rearranging, make sure that you tidy things up. Make sure that you collect any terms that you can do. And be very, very careful here. Apply your proper laws of algebra. So we've got 4x squared and 4x squared, giving us 8x squared. 4x we cannot collect with any x squared terms. The algebraic part of that term is different. Plus 1, 841. Let's keep our eye on the prize at all times. This is a show that question where we have to show 2x squared plus x, take 210 is equal to 0. We haven't got very much of this question yet that's resembling that, so we've got a bit of work to do. I'm going to get the 0 first on the right hand side by subtracting 841, leaving me with 8x squared plus 4x, subtract 840 is equal to 0. And we're starting to get closer now to the statement that we're trying to show. And the thing I've noticed in all of these coefficients of 8, 4 and take away 840, they're all multiples of 4, or they're divisible by 4. So I'm going to divide my left hand side by 4. Really important we understand why for this quadratic we can do it is because we can also divide 0 by 4, giving me 0. So dividing each term by 4 gives me 2x squared plus x, subtract 210 as required, or if we're in my class, you will love to put QED here at the end, as many of you already do.